And, Joe, we got a special guest. I know he had some cell phone issues, so we definitely appreciate his time. It's Darron Lee. Darren, Joe, and Tyson, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, no worries, man. Thank you for your time, man. I know you're getting ready to report to camp, so I'm sure you're busy and trying to enjoy your last couple of days.
Yeah. Just get my mind right. I'll be in New York tomorrow and be ready for Thursday.
Yeah, and, dude, I can tell you right now, Jet fans are ridiculously fired up. And I guess our first question for you is, as a young player, how difficult was it to get used to, like, this New York market and the media and all this chaos around here?
Even coming from, where I went to college and whatnot, it is a bit of a change up, per se. But it's nothing crazy, nothing that you can't handle. But just seeing fans and knowing that, they're eager to win, and that's how it is in New York, especially in bigger markets. If you're going to be in a bigger market, the expectation is to produce and to win, and to win quickly. So I guess, having to rise up to the occasion of winning, as opposed to when I was coming from Ohio State, where you had time to build because, they say you're young coming out of high school, yada yada. But it's here, the expectations hit the ground running, and to come out guns blazing.
Darren, my name is Joe, and I want to welcome you to the show. How much of a help was it to have veterans like David Harris and Demario Davis guide you, and what did you learn most from them? Two different type of guys, honestly. Both exceptional leaders. From learning from Dave, he taught me how to have longevity in this league, and how to be the ultimate pro, and just to lead him by your actions. Demario, what he brought to the table was that also. I guess what people would say, a new defined Demario Davis. I guess it wasn't the same Demario Davis that everybody saw back in the day, but what I saw was also an exceptional leader. But he also showed it the vocal aspect, and the timing of how to have a vocal aspect, but also showing with your play as well. The same as Dave did, but how to to lead a team by your play, and not so much of your words, but he did speak. He was a spoken guy, and he would speak out, but he always spoke at the right time. So it's the timing of the vocalization of being a leader. What I would say I learned from Demario. How instrumental was Coach Mike Caldwell in your growth as a linebacker as well?
How is he still as the instrumental in that growth? It's huge. MC, that's what I call him. MC, he's extremely laid back, but, he believes in having a sense of urgency just like I do. That's why me and him meshed well. We meshed well ever since we crossed paths at the Combine. And, I just had a great vibe, about him. And I knew he did about me also. Just, we connected. Even on my pre-draft visit when I went to New York, just connecting, just the way I was able to pick up on things, the way he taught, and just seeing how I, learned and whatnot, we just meshed very well. And he's been a key instrument in my growth, and still going to be a key instrument in my future and upcoming success.
Darren, last season you seemed to be playing a lot faster, like getting plays behind the line of scrimmage and going sideline to sideline. Is the game starting to slow down for you a little bit, do you think?
Absolutely. And if you thought I was playing fast last year, just buckle up for this year, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, we can't, dude. That's music to the ears of every Jet fan, man. Because you just fly, which is pretty cool. What are some of the things you worked on this off season? Like we talked to some of the players where they were doing like mixed martial arts or yoga and stuff like that. Did you incorporate any of that into your training?
No, I wouldn't say anything of mixed martial arts per se, but I would say definitely some things to the body that I had done differently, focusing more on my core, which, was helping me on my balance and, definitely my footwork for sure, which is going to help me tremendously in pass coverage. So that, I would say, is what I took to the next level, just doing them virtually, every single day, and I never got bored with it. But I definitely took to the film just over time, so that, it's just second nature of what I can sit here and tell you what's coming based off how your splits are, and just by, obviously having the experience of last year helping. But, this year I've looked to take it to a completely different level, and, I put in the time, and I'm ready to shine with it. So look forward to showing not just my teammates and my coaches, but, obviously Jets Nation.
With 3 sacks last season, is getting to the quarterback something that you enjoy doing?
Yeah, this is 3 sacks. How many sacks got taken away from me for penalties? I think a couple, but I do enjoy that, especially in our third down package. My third down package is a lot. We have a lot of fun as a group. We all get excited, because Coach comes up with some great calls, great schemes, and it gets us super excited about those type of plays, and it's always different. It's different every single week. It's always like, all right, who's going to be able to go get the quarterback this week? Who's got to lock up who on this? Because third down is money down to us. And I always reiterated, I'm like, third down, I always scream it, hey, money down. And it gets everybody's juices flowing, it gets everybody ready, and it gets me excited, especially if I'm on the edge or if I'm blitzing, whatever type of blitz we may have, if we're blitzing the back or something. So it gets me going. I'm excited. Honestly, 3 is not enough. I know I had some taken away from penalties, but I'm looking to get more than 5 this year.
What are your early thoughts on the addition of Avery Williamson to this defense?
My man, Ave. I love Avery, man. He's a cool dude, and I think the distinction between, what I've had in the past, having, Dave and DeMario, those guys, hey, married with kids, and they're established in this league, and, Avery's pretty established as well, but, he's still, what people consider a young guy. Not super young like me, but, relatively young. And I've hung out with him pretty much the whole spring, and we've FaceTime pretty much this whole summer, even if it's talking ball or talking, life or talking cars or whatever, but we mesh very well. I love Abe. He's my son, you know what I mean? But he's my guy. I love him to death.
Once again, we're speaking to Darron Lee, who's very kind to give us a few minutes. Darron, do you feel any pressure with the departure of Demario Davis to take on a bigger role, like a leadership role?
None at all. I've been, I've learned from him. And going into the third year, I'm losing with confidence. And then having, Dave Harris also from my rookie year, I've learned from 2 very distinguished leaders in this league. Maybe not get all the publicity that I feel they should have gotten, but I've learned from great guys, and I'm ready to take this leadership role on head on, and we've got other leaders on the defense also, so we all back each other, and so I'm not in this alone, but as being the sole play caller this year, I'm ready for that task.
And as a linebacker, how much does it help to have 2 safeties like Jamal Adams and Marcus May playing behind you or alongside you?
Oh, it's amazing. Having Jamal and having May makes my job a lot easier because, we're communicating, nonstop. And just, for me, going from making my quick communication to the D-line with Leo, I can make that nice and simple for them and then just be able to talk with Jamal and hear what they're saying, hear what they're talking. It helps, just like a 3-headed monster back there. So it's like we clean up after each other. Oh, hey, I see this, I see that. You telling me what play's coming here. I'm telling you, see what play's coming here or what run could be coming. We just all piggyback off of each other, and it's a great feeling to have those guys. They're very exceptional safeties.
You talked a little bit about a guy I love as well, Leonard Williams. When you have defensive linemen like that up front on blitzes, how much easier does that make getting to the quarterback for you?
It makes my job a lot easier on getting to the queue, but I know there's some instances where I can make his job a lot easier for him to get to the quarterback. I'm telling him just for play recognition, moving him over into a gap and be like, hey, just hit this gap, it's coming right here. And so sometimes even showing that the skies will help Leo out and help the big guys out. So definitely, definitely piggyback off each other. But for Leo, he's so savvy and just being in any position on the D-line. He can play literally any position. And, his knowledge of the game has increased. It increased a lot this spring. He knows the game, and he knows his playbook just as well as anybody. So now that I know it a lot better, I can put myself in positions, or Avery can, show here or show there to help make it easier for them. Whether that be drawing, an audible or a check from a quarterback, slide the front one way where it can give Leo a one-on-one matchup. That'd be great, especially you have Leo one-on-one. I don't think there's anybody in this league that can genuinely stop him.
What should fans expect from this defense this year?
My goal, and I've always had this goal, to be the best defense in this league, and I'm sticking to that. And we have all the tools to make that happen. And, we're going to reiterate that from jump, and we already have. We put in that work, and now we got to go out and do it. And I feel that we will be, and I won't stop until we are. So that's my main focus, is to be the best defense in this league.
Now, Darron, you guys went viral last year with the dancing defense and the chaos on that Thursday night. Will we see another episode of that this year, man? Because the fans absolutely loved it.
Oh, man, absolutely. That's not going to stop. We always dance even in practice right before we start our team period, and that's not going to stop when we get into the game. If anything, it's just going to be a lot more now that we have that confidence. We're oozing with confidence, and, we all mesh together. We mesh well together as a team. And, I feel everybody will definitely see that chemistry going. And so, therefore, you'll see it. The fans will see a lot more of that, so we should probably get some more T-shirts of the Dancing Jets.
Yeah, he should, man. I'll tell you, the fans are super excited for training camp. They're super excited for the season. Give a message for all the diehard Jet fans out there.
Buckle up, because it's going to be one hell of a ride this year. Count on it.
Darron, first of all, thank you very much for your time, man. I know you're really busy trying to get ready to go to camps like that, and best of luck this season, man. We can't wait to see you guys on the field.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me, guys.